Hello, everyone, Gääbi here, and now we're changing the language once again. Once more! Lately, I've been doing a lot of language videos, it seems. And let's continue with that, okay? I got some comments that asked me to do a video in English, so here it is. And what are we supposed to talk about? I don't really know, but we'll see. As you might be able to tell, I'm a bit ill. I have a lot of, what's it called? Snot, is that the word? I have a runny nose, and my throat is very sore, and I cough a lot, and it's just like a mess. It's a mess, okay? Anyway, recently I made a video in Finnish, and then after that I made a video in which I tried to speak with like a Swedish. So lately I have been making a lot of language videos. Don't get me wrong. This channel is it's a very like random channel. It's not a language channel by any means, so don't get confused. But since I got requests to make a video in English, I thought, why not? Why not? English for me has never been that difficult. I could speak English before I started learning it in school, and I've basically never sat down and tried to learn English. It's more like I've picked it up without thinking. It's in the movies, it's in the music, it's in the video games, it's in the everything. So you can't really escape English, and that's why I learned it without thinking. Which is, you know, quite nice, I'm not complaining. I used to speak English a lot more when I was younger. Now I feel like my spoken English is getting a bit rusty, which is a bit sad. I write and type a lot online, but yeah, I don't speak English as often as I used to, and that's it's a bit sad. I speak it sometimes at work, but not that much. So maybe this is a good thing. This sort of maybe makes it a bit less rusty. I think a lot of the times English is a very cool language. You can easily sound cool with it or beautiful with it. It usually doesn't sound that stupid. I'm just thinking of random words here, but I have to say that I really find the word bumblebee very cute. Very cute! It's super cute. I like the use of double C, occupation. I find it super cool. Because in Swedish you would write it with a C and a K, and in Finnish with a KK, but not with a CC. But in English it is with a CC. That's so nice. And I find it funny that the word Q, it could be spelled with just a Q. The letter Q. But no, just add like 4 more letters. Q-E-U-E. Q-E. Yeah, 4 more letters. When I'm speaking like this, I kind of, well, I don't really think about it, but I still sort of have to move my muscles in a way that I'm not used to, like my tongue and my throat. They are being used in another way. So, if I speak like this for a longer period of time, then my throat will get sore, and I will just sort of get tired in my muscles because they are being used in a different way, and they're not used to it, and it's like, ugh. Of course, if I spoke a very long time like that, then I guess they would get used to it and I wouldn't get a sore throat anymore. But since I don't speak English that often anymore, I get sore. So sometimes it's very nice for me to not speak English like this, but instead speak like this. You know, you have noticed it perhaps already, yes. It's a bit of, you know, kind of a weird way of speaking English, but I find it so much more comfortable, so much more relaxing, and I am apparently some expressions are coming along with it. But yeah, I guess when I speak like this, it's a bit more like my first language, the Swedish, and you know the R's and like everything. You know, I just pronounce everything like I used to. It's just another language, but I use my mouth and the vowels and everything, the consonants, in the same way as I use, you know, when I speak Swedish. It would be nice if I spoke like that all the time, because then I wouldn't get sore. But it sounds pretty weird, and just no. So I'm going to speak like this anyway. But I guess now and then I switch to that weird voice just because it's fun and it's relaxing. Oh yes. What about you? Wherever you are and whatever you do and whatever age you are, do you speak English? Have you been learning it in school? Or could you speak it before you learned it in school? Or like, Of course, if it's your native language, then yes. What's like your relationship with the English language? Huh? I kind of want to know. It is quite interesting. There it is again, the weird one. The weird one. Okay, now I have made a video in English for the first time ever. Oh yes! I hope you enjoyed this, and if not, then too bad. Too bad. Take care, don't be ill like I am, because it's not something I'm recommending, no. Take care and be well, and see ya at some point. Bye!